Hey, 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 look at that hands free. Boom arm. It's kind of like weighted down. It's just on this little TV tray. But now I can use my arms on the air bike. I always, I never understood if it was doing anything. Well, let's see here. Get it up and out of the way. Pointing at my mouth. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking.
Mulry said, Ape hot.
Good morning, Maui. How are things? How you doing? Also got more tchotchkes. I've got an M&M playing basketball. I've got a banana. I got Tanuki Mario that doesn't want to sit up. Very fitting.
I'm thumbs up. Using the handlebars I see.
Using the handlebars here. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Bulk Hogan official said, who's that Mr. Universe anyway? Is it a new Marvel Rivals character?
Haha. Maybe?
Mulry said, LOL.
All right.
Bulk Hogan official said, wasn't it 283 last stream?
Yep.
You're gaining muscles.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling myself. I debated whether I wanted the number or not on the screen every day. It's like an accountability thing. And yeah, I haven't been super strict with my diet. But, you know, full transparency, you kind of want. I just wanted to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, it could be discouraging for some to see that and be like, oh, what the fuck? Expected the number to be down the whole time. It's not the case. Your body's weird. And especially if you're not incorporating diet. And things start to plateau anyway. It's not about a single number. It's about things as a whole. You know exercising is healthier. Yeah, you're building muscle. You're getting that energy. There's a lot of numbers going up. Good numbers going up. Even if your weight isn't going down. Ideal situation for Mr. Universe would just be I stay 284 the whole time and transmute this all into gold. Midas it up. I finished the Terror yesterday. Man, that's a sad. The Terror season 1. It's like an AMC show. and it was on Netflix, just the season 1. I heard season 2 wasn't too good, but man, season 1. I don't know if I like the ending. But it's like a fictionalized thing of like somewhat based on a true story of like 2 ships that disappeared. I don't even know anymore. And then I feel like one certain element of the show was like a studio note or something. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but there's so much drama and real stuff with it. And then they fucking go out of their way to do this weird thing. Like, the show is fucking fascinating on its own. You do not need to add anything. And I'll say the thing they add is bad CGI. It is TV budget CGI. And I think the show benefits from not showing it for a long time. And it just takes me right out of it. But they use it sparingly, I think, because they knew. So it's like, whatever.
I don't watch shows, I can't commit 70 hours to be disappointed at the end.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I feel like the sunk cost. I need to be able to give up on shows more. Life is too short. You know, as I get older, I've got to make that. I gotta get rid of that burden in my mind. Who cares? If you're not liking it right now, you're not going to be liking it 10 episodes in. Just give up. Even if people tell you keep going. It's like, maybe in my own time, if I get interested in the subject again. Ain't nobody got time for that. A wise man once said. Or a wise woman, I think.
Get it twisted, give up, your life is meaningless.
Yeah. I'm not that cynical bastard. I'm pretty cynical, but not that. And I'm all for a slow burn. I'm a patient man. Like, but there's a difference between like a slow burn and something like you're like, what is happening? And that's another thing too. Like, you can't judge the first couple episodes because that's what they shoot the studio. So they really take the time to make those fucking episodes good. So sometimes the pilot is the only good episode, and then they get a run of the show, and they can't keep up the solid writing. But if you think about it, the pilot is potentially the thing that has the most energy put into it. Like, it might have years and years worth of stuff. They really want to get it right. These are, especially if it's newcomers to Hollywood, they pour a lot of work into it. Much, substantially less work goes into episode 2 if it gets picked up. Still alive.
Did you hear they wheeled out the old ass Hulk Hogan at that wrestling Netflix thing?
Oh, yeah. And he got booed. That's... Sometimes I have faith in humanity through little
crowd
moments
booed.
like that. Yeah. Oh, thank God they booed. I don't know what if I could have... A little bit of faith in humanity restored. I don't know what I would have done if they just cheered like normal. But the fact they booed, it's like a glimmer in the universe's eye that lets me know that everything's going to be all right. You can't be a racist, homophobic, Trump-supporting asshole. Completely sold out, way past his prime.
Terrible person.
And
Apparently not a
expect
great
to
wrestler either.
Stay as cool as you were in your 30s and 40s.
I reclaimed my name from him. I'm the real one.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. And Bulk Hogan is the real one. Hulk Hogan is the fake. And he just looks like an old guy cosplaying as Hulk Hogan. Whatever his name is, Terry something.
Barbie hair looking ass.
Yeah. So strange. So strange. And he had that weird controversy where with his wife having sex with a shock jock. A big, fat shock jock. Not gonna lie, when I was fat, that gave me hope. I was like, maybe one day I can get the opportunity to sleep with Hulk Hogan's wife. And then I met Ellen. My standards were raised to a much higher bar. Oh yeah, I'm glad we're going hands-free because I'm feeling something in my arms right now. I was like looking it up because I had always wondered on like an air bike or an exercise bike, do the arm things do anything? Like on the low impact thing, I forget what it's called. The stepper thing that is like a slide. Oh, I'm having a total brain fart again, but there's arm things on that as well, where your legs swing forward like you're running, but it's good for low impact. And I'm like, can I just look at my phone? Does putting my arms on these bars really do anything? After a long time of not doing it, I feel like, yeah, I'm feeling it. Whew. And now I can bring my water closer. I have to worry about like knocking it off. I felt like the table weighted down here. Nice and secure. I have to do something for Thick Rat for telling me about this seat. We have to do like a Thick Rat commemorative seat stream. Or I have to like embroider their name on there. Dick Rat has been sending me lots of James Acaster and Trek and Minion memes. I'm convinced they should just post them to regular Twitter or Instagram or something. I think they're too worried about James being mad, but I say go for it. They're very funny. Maybe pick one a day. Also, I like being in this room as opposed to just having it be storage. Because I keep thinking about feng shui and like rearranging stuff and getting rid of some other stuff. It's like I just have a bag full of bags. What am I going to do with that? I keep it for maybe presents that I never give. That's on the cutting block. And I just have weird boxes I gotta break down still. And a lot of clothes in my closet that, like, I don't wear any of these. These can all be donated, I feel like. My grandfather-in-law gave us this weird hat that's like never been worn. And they're from like Chicago. And I feel like this hat has just like sat in the box for many, many years. And my father-in-law is like, here, you guys take it, because he likes to get rid of the clutter. He's like, I'm never going to wear this hat. And you guys do like stage stuff, so maybe you'll get some use out of this hat. But he's like, you know, be careful with it. It's a nice hat. And it's like this hat box is like a gilded cage for this hat. I'll take it out at the end of the stream. I'll build up some suspense. And it is a nice hat, but it is a weird hat to my grandpa or my grandpa-in-law to have bought. Because I think there's a certain style to match a personality. There's a certain skill in, you know, buying hats. Maybe at one point in time everyone was wearing hats, so he felt obligated to just get one. But I feel like you really got to search. You can't just one time go to a shop and find a hat that works for you. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe get lucky. And when my father-in-law inherited it, I think I asked him, I was like, did you wear this even one time? He's like, nah. But it's a nice hat. He was too scared. I think he's got a little bit of fear of his dad still. But I got no fear. I got no fear. I'll wear it to the next family outing where he's at. Both of them. And I'll be eating messy stuff. Like liquids flying everywhere. Sauces and they'll go, oh! And I'll go, this hat deserves to be worn. I don't know why I'm just getting so impassioned about this hat. I just feel like this hat is trapped, and I want to free it. But I've also been just keeping it in a gilded cage. I mean, it's a nice hat box, too, from the original store. I start wearing the shit out of it, and I find out it's like a $10,000 limited edition, rare, one-of-a-kind hats. And then they go, but you put sauces and sweat the hell out of this thing, so it's worth $10. And is that really money lost? Because I got my enjoyment out of it, and it's something I'm going to wear. Do I really want to sell it to some rich asshole who's going to just put it in a glass box? I'll wear the hat until it's falling apart. I'll be a hat guy now to free this hat. I don't know, I got a big ass head, so. I wonder if it would look even remotely good at all. Maybe that'll be a thing. Every time my weight goes up, because I went ham on my diet, I just gotta like put another piece of clothing on until I'm like wearing 18 sweatshirt jackets and a hat and like fancy boots and a bunch of rings and armbands. And then every time I have a day where it goes down, I get to take a piece off. Maybe. If I go up again, if I go up tomorrow, I'll do that. Because I need something to shame me. And diet is part of it too. If I want the number to go down. If I want the weight to go down. I feel like if I just want to gain muscle, just keep doing what I'm doing. All those extra calories going somewhere besides my gut. My real like immediate goal, I think, is to go down a pant size. Because right now I wear a men's size 40 waist. And that is huge. I've worn 38 for most of my life. And then I felt like I was on the cusp of 36 for a while, but not anymore. Now I'm on the cusp of going up to 42. So get down to 38s again. I did kind of give up last year and just go buy a bunch of size 40 pants and double XLs. Because I'm like, I don't have any motivation. I'm not losing weight anytime soon. I just need clothes that fit where my belly doesn't spill out. And now here we are. I've got the motivation. Let's get to it. I think I've donated most of my smaller clothes to Goodwill, but I can always go clothes shopping again. Probably at the same Goodwill. Probably getting the same stuff I donated. No, that's the nice thing about Goodwill. Nothing lasts that long there.
You can ask them back.
In. You can ask them back. It's been so long. I wouldn't want them back. You know, out of style. I don't know if the camera shows it, but also, my thighs are like gigantic. So I might go down a pat size, but I would still stay like a 40 because my thighs are enormous. My thighs, my legs have always been like super strength, like a superhero power. And so, you know, the waist might fit on the pants, but my thighs are so huge that I will tear the pants like right at the crotch every time. And it's from my huge muscle-bound thighs, just stretching the fuck out of the upper part of the pants.
Dude, same. One thing not many regular people understand about us overweights, the legs get muscly just from walking.
Oh yeah, there you go. Super stressed. And it makes sense, right? For women's clothes, they make a bunch of different sizes because there's a bunch of different body shapes. But for men's, it's mostly one size fit all. And I found, I think this is true for a lot of people. But Carhartt makes big boy clothes. Carhartt sizes, I feel like, fit my body type because it's made for like these huge blue collar, like general contractor, construction site dudes that are just like way bigger than normal dudes. So my wardrobe is very Carhartt heavy. And I see a lot of people, I don't know if it's just a Michigan thing or just a general Carhartt taking off. I see it more and more every day, though. And what a smart branding, just to have that little square on there. Let you know, hey, that's a big boy wearing Carhartt. I'm a big boy. Maybe I should also try Carhartt. And then you go in there one time, and you're like, oh my God, this XL fits me perfect. I don't have to buy 2 or 3 sizes up for no reason. Another thing is I have a really long torso, so my belly sticks out on a lot of shirts, a lot of graphic tees. Carhartt comes to the rescue again. I feel like they make it a little longer. Industrial made clothes, yeah. All right. I thought I could hold it. But I got to go. Be right back. I'll put up that little.
MR_Seeker said, day 12, he finally realizes he's in a real life comedy. Bulkbogan official said, go piss girl.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Seeker. Be right back. All right, we back.
I thought my life was a comedy.
What if I just never came back and like the stream ran for
But
days?
it turns out it was Madagascar too.
And then I came back and I was like super ripped. I'd be the first time traveling Mr. Universe. People would be like, what the fuck happened? Or you know what people think? People would be like, oh, synthol. Clearly fake, 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 fake. I would go, no, it's not fake.
Germa bit.
I didn't just go down to Mexico. I haven't watched German in a while. Has he not been streaming? Or maybe I don't know. Haven't been getting the notifications. I guess I haven't really been on Twitch since I've been away from streaming. So I didn't watch a whole lot of Twitch because I was like, why would I go to Twitch?
Ho doesn't stream as much anymore.
Oh, okay. That's a bummer. He was really funny. Yeah. And you know, I feel bad because like he's got so much funny stuff, but I feel like YouTube didn't really promote him that much. Although I think he has like millions of followers on YouTube, so maybe I'm wrong. But I was like, watch some of his videos. I'd be like, how does this only have like 100,000 views? It's like, what is this? This is really funny. But then, like, some Twitch people will just straight upload their VODs and never do anything else. And those get huge views. I mean, I guess it's more infrequent than, more odd than the norm. But, still seems weird. I guess with YouTube, people are just looking for more curated stuff. They can't just sit through like an 8-hour video. Unless it's like a YouTube live stream. So they can. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Although, yeah, why would you want to advertise the competition? So I always wondered if they had like some metadata that kind of like push it down a little bit. Who knows? That's another thing I need to stop doing. In 2025, I need to stop making excuses for things. And just realize I need to like put out better content. And I'll get more views. I need to have more curated stuff. And then have this. This is just for me. And anyone who needs the motivation to also do the same thing. And anyone who wants me rambling. I need to find that diamond. I need to find my 3 minutes. Because if you think about it like your favorite bit from any entertainer in your life, it's like, could be summed up in a couple minutes. You got one super favorite that was like, this, I'm watching everything this guy puts out. I want that 3 minutes for myself.
Yeah, I'm content with possibly never finding it myself.
I think I might never find it. I'll never give up though. Because you know what, if I give up, I'm guaranteed never finding it. If I keep going, there's a chance. Now I sound like a gambler. If I keep playing, there's a chance. And a weird thing happened with since I've been doing these Mr. Universe videos, my search impressions on my YouTube VODs for this have gone way, way up. Like, not like super high, but like higher than all the stuff I was putting out before. Like big spikes. Maybe there's just like a lack of like fitness content out there. There's a lean beef patty. There's Anatoly dressing up like a janitor and lifting heavy things. And then who else? The space is right for a new guy or gal. Yeah, and Anatoly just through those TikToks. Let me go up to Mr. Universe likes bodybuilders dressed up like a frumpy janitor. And let me lift this heavy thing that they were 1 rep maxing. And I lift it with one arm and put it back down. And just that look. I love that look. That look of, that genuine look of. I thought of something else in the car. I can't remember though. But it's another like genuine human reaction that rarely happens. That's gonna drive me crazy. I don't think it was this, but the first thing that popped in my head was just like old church ladies going, "Oh my God!" That's another one. I don't think that was the one I'm thinking of. That's another good reaction, though. When they just see someone like, when they step, you could tell that's like the first time that old lady has like stepped out of her bubble and like actually looked at someone who lives differently's life. Like 2 gay guys kissing or something. And she's just been going to church her whole life from a small town. And she's just like, "Oh my God!" Because she lived her whole life not even fathoming the possibility that exists. She avoided the lane. She might have seen it on the news or something, but like, you know, gay marriage is legal and blah, blah, blah on whatever they would show on Fox News. But that's like the first time her experiencing it in real life. And it's just all hitting her at once because she's so God-fearing. And it gets blurted out in one, "Oh my God!" To her, it's like if I saw aliens for the first time. That's how like my reaction would be. But she's just seeing something normal that her brain just
so
logically ignored. Oh yeah, my brain does weird things sometimes, Bulk Hogan. I'm talking about God-fearing old church ladies. Like, see a guy on the street, and it's like a gay couple, and they just had like a nice dinner or something. And you know what? They're just feeling so in love that night that they start kissing in the middle of the road. It's such a sweet moment for everybody else. Meanwhile, old crotchy bitch is coming this way. She's in town for like a church conference. She's never left her small town before. And she sees this. And just goes, "Oh my God!" I'm trying to like find like distilled moments of humanity where it's just like, what would happen every time? Just this sudden shock to reality. I got to it from I don't know if you've ever seen Anatoly,
I just
but
make
he's
jokes,
like
did you
this
know?
fitness guy who can lift like very heavy weights, and he got famous for dressing up like a janitor and like moving very heavy weights. He would go up to like bodybuilders and go, "Can I mop? Can I mop this area?" And they go, "Yeah, sure." After the set, and then the guy finishes his set and takes a break because he needs a little bit of time to move it, and then Anatoly will go over and pick up this very heavy weight with one arm or maybe two arms, move it, mop, lift it up, and put it back. And so every bodybuilder's like, their eyes are like, maybe it doesn't show on camera, but their eyes are like wide open. They're so shocked. I was trying to find moments like that in life where you could consistently like shock somebody and get like a big genuine reaction. And maybe it's kind of like a prank. It's not really. It's more like a deception than a prank. Although, you know, there's a gray line. There's a big gray area when it comes to pranks. Like, is this a prank? Or are you just trying to deceive and get a big reaction? Or Kit Boga, another one. When Kit started like making that fake Google Play Store and redeeming the guitar cards, that's when he started getting these huge reactions. Because before, you know, Kit Boga was doing pretty well. He had a decent viewership. But then, I remember that first time. I remember seeing him develop it, watching him develop the thing, and like getting ready to use it. I was so excited to see what would happen. Because I'm like, they're going to fall so hook, line, and sinker into this. And I was right. I didn't get the super outrage, but I guess it makes sense because it's like they're relying on that money. They like really wanted that money and they thought they were so close. And so like before where he would be like, hey, this is Kit Boga, what are you scamming people for? People would be more disappointed, but they wouldn't really explode in anger. They go, fuck, you got me. But when they think there's still a chance and they see their $500 Google Play gift card get fake redeemed, you know, there's a lot of scam baiter clones out there now. And then there's like Mac Daddy's like Jim Browning or whatever his name is, that like take it a step further and like super hacker will infiltrate and work with law enforcement. And I'm sure Kit's done some of that. But like, I think he's teamed up with Jim in the past before. And then I saw a video of a guy with blue hair, clearly just stealing Kit Boga's format. But you know what? For this instance, I don't really care. Like he had the old grandma voice. I was like, you're kind of doing exactly what Kit Boga does. But you know what? When it comes to scam baiting, we need more people to waste these people's time and help out these victims. Another thing that could just be solved by getting rid of gift cards entirely. Just get rid of them. I never understood why gift cards were a thing. You want to get something from a store they know they like, but you can't figure out what to get, so you get them a gift card. And it's somewhat more thoughtful than giving them just straight cash. No, it ain't. Just give me the cash. You're putting something into an envelope. You know, write it down in the card. Hey, I know you like to go to Target. Go use this at Target. Or wherever. It's cash. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I guess maybe the thought is if I have a gift card, I know I'm going to use it on something I wouldn't normally buy. But you could buy groceries with a gift card. Like, who are you to box me into a corner? And I guess it's like at every checkout stand. So when you're finished Christmas shopping and you're like, oh shit, I didn't get something for blank and blank. Boom. hey, look, it's got ribbons on it because it's Christmas and they know I didn't buy a gift for this person. I will get them a Google Play gift card. And that is somehow thoughtful that I thought to buy something for them. Not really. Go to the ATM. That is thoughtful. Withdraw the cash. Put it in an envelope if you care that much. But I think when you get to that point, you just like stop getting the gifts for the person. But that's what I want. And that's what my mom has done. Like for birthdays and holidays. My mom will just be like, I just put money in your account. I go, thanks, Mama. Thanks, Mama. Every little bit counts. I'm a notoriously hard person to buy gifts for, too, so I don't get many. I'm not a man of many wants. The things I want hold no like real world value. They are all ethereal things. Hopes and dreams, that's what I live off of. My parents are the same way. If my mom wants something, she's going to Costco that next day even, and she's buying it. So I have no remote clue. And I was like, okay, let's take her on vacation or something. She doesn't like to go anyway. So it's like, okay. Presents are out. Vacations are out. You know. Food. Take her out to breakfast. She likes big boys. And she likes this place called Texas Roadhouse, which is just like a chain steak restaurant here in America. I guess like comparable to Outback. Maybe slightly better, but worse with
Spike
the
Memer
music and stuff.
oh man, it's Mr. Jason.
Hey! Good morning, Spike Memer. Mr. Jason PD, that's me. Soon to be Mr. Jason Universe PD. How's it going, Spike? Good to see you again. I have become a fitness influencer.
Tired
Very
LOL.
unsuccessful.
Allergies acting up.
That sucks, yeah. But glad to see you again anyway. Thanks for tuning in this early morning.
Are you gonna start lifting?
Yeah, once I get like a good routine, I'm just like, I feel like that's, once we get past 2 weeks, as long as I keep going every day, or regularly at least, my hope is like, if I slip, I only slip to like, from 7 days a week to 4 days a week or something like. I don't slip too far. 4 days is like my absolute minimum, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. But yes, that is the plan. But I also have been just like looking, I'm waiting on Facebook Marketplace. I'm trying to snipe like a free weight bench from somebody who's desperately trying to move. But I do have a kettlebell. I do have like 20-pound free weights. And I used to have a pain in the ass bike seat, but now I got an extra wide cushioned, amazing bike seat. That would force me to like get up, drink some water, and lift. But since I've had the comfy bike seat, I've just been cycling the whole time. And I definitely feel better. But yeah, lifting has definitely got to be part of the equation soon. And I'm not brazen enough to do like these other like weightlifting streamers. I cannot go to a
When's the
public
competition?
place and burden anybody. I think we just missed the competition. I think the competition is in like mid-December. So next one coming up. It's hard because I think there's multiple Mr. Universes now. They've like spread way too thin. But there's still like the classic Mr. Universe. And through my initial scrolling, I found out that was the last one was December 22nd, 2024. So I have a friend who's a bodybuilder, actually. He does like the competitions.
You should start your own Mr.
Like,
Universe
he'll
as a
go
whole bit.
and like a micro bikini and oil himself up. And like you could see him, like even when he wears like a baggy sweatshirt, you go, that guy's fucking ripped. I wonder what he's up to. I have to reconnect with him. I knew him through improv. And it's one of those things where like if people stop going to like the club, you kind of start to lose touch with them. But he was a cool guy. Yeah. I'm doing Mr. Universe. Oh, I won Mr. Universe. The
I mean,
Mr. Universe
you can wear a
sponsored by
bikini and slather
Carl's
yourself in oil
Jr.
without being a bodybuilder too.
Just get really slippery. Be like a marble Buddha. I'm too hairy. I feel like that would just be really
Probably
disgusting.
still get into Walmart too.
Yeah. Just the average Walmart customer. A man oiled up with his shirt off, walking around, yelling at people. Claiming to be Mr. Universe. You know, everybody at Walmart does this.
Alrighty, I gotta get ready to work. I'll try to pop in when I can.
Well, good to see you, Spike Meyer. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I've been doing it pretty consistently in the morning here, so yeah. For however long you can watch. And I got the VODs up on YouTube. So, till next time, Spike. See ya. I'm about to finish it out here, too. My eyes are a little blurry, but I think I got like 5 minutes left on this. When I hit an hour, I'm free. Yeah, when I get past this like initial cardio blast, I gotta think about weights. Figure out feng shui this room again. Get some bench in here. All right, 57. Sprinting it out. All right, high intensity for a minute. Sprint to the finish. That's what I always loved about those P90X videos. Go, go, go. Keep going. 41. Come on, make it the full minute. 50. Woo. Okay. Nice cool down. We did it. Got the heart rate up. Feeling good. You always want to take a break after high intensity. You want your heart rate to go back down. I'm just regurgitating the things I've heard every trainer say to me. No heart attacks. Recover. I get back to it. Maybe I won't get into too high intensity stuff while I'm starting out. But gradually, as we get stronger and more conditioned, raise the bar. If you ain't sweating, if you ain't feeling like you don't have anything more in the gas, you know, you didn't give it your all. And then you're not utilizing the time very well. You know, if you're carving out an hour to take care of yourself, you might as well make the most of it. I see a lot of people go to the gym like it's a chore and like read a book and don't pedal whatsoever. It's like you're not getting anything on. You're just essentially forcing yourself to read. If you're going to carve the time out, use it. And there we go. 1 hour. Perfect. Time to get ready for work and enjoy the day and not hit 285 tomorrow. All right, I'm holding myself accountable. If I'm wearing something extra, like a weird hat or a weird jacket tomorrow, it's because I went up and I'm punishing myself. It's strip poker rules, except if I gain weight, I put clothes on. If I lose weight, I get to go down. Not till naked, just like this. This is zero. Shirt and sweatpants or shorts. Anyway, that's just for me. But see you tomorrow. Have a good enjoy. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow.